Hey guys, good morning. Johnny Sunshine here. It's Saturday, September 2nd. I haven't had a COVID test in, I don't know, 5-6 days. It was a little disturbing when Moffitt said that I could be positive for up to 3 months. So I'm going to do another test right now. And I just want to show you how I do it. It's pretty important. Make sure you wash your hands first, and then use some sanitizer, which I did, and then place this guy on this paper. I do everything on the paper. Get your Q-tip, and it's pretty, it's about 3.5-4 inches long, but the trick is you got to get way up in there, man, both nostrils. It's uncomfortable. Spin it. Tickle your brain, man. Tickle your brain. Oh yeah, that's a that's a wet one. Ugh. Oh yeah. Alright, so now you take this little chrome cap off, stick this in here, and I just spin it a bunch of times. And for me, the trick is it says when you're pulling it out, to actually squeeze the vial so that you're actually getting all the spooge off of this thing. Then you close the lid. My hands are all clean. And then you take it and you put 4 drops in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe a little heavy, but we'll see. Whoops. We'll see what she says. We're supposed to wait 15 minutes. I can tell you the last time I did this, it was showing positive literally within like 2-3 minutes. So we'll see. This is a new test. It's not expired or anything. I'm hoping it comes back negative, guys. I will tell you, yesterday I worked for the first time in a long time, and I got home at I got home at 12:30. By 1:30 my ass was in bed, and besides getting up a couple of times to eat, I slept all night. I remember opening my eyes, it was 4 o'clock in the morning, and I went back to sleep and I slept until 9. So this stuff knocks you out, man. Let's see. I'll get back to you. I'm gonna wait 15 minutes. Alright guys, so I waited, I don't know, 10-15 minutes, but it's obvious that this is a negative test. I don't know if you could tell. See how it says negative? There's absolutely no line for the test sample. If there was even a faint line, that would be positivo. My first two tests were this guy on the left, bright as could be that I was positive. So I'm over here in the negative range now, which is great news for me. It's just letting me know that my immune system, even after having a bone marrow transplant, was able to fight that off without taking any additional medicine. This is great news for me. It's great news for my customers. I can get back to work now without fear of being a super spreader. And one of the things that I did immediately, and I didn't know I had COVID, but I've been watching this guy. He's like a health guru, and I just think he makes a lot of sense. I can't think of his name. It's not Gidry. It's not that guy who's selling a bunch of fucking supplements. It's another guy. I think he's got good energy, and I believe, the stuff that he tells you is really, he's not selling anything, man. He's just telling you how to live a healthy life. But one of the things he said to do to detox and help your body heal is what I was doing for like 3 days when I started to get sick. I was using organic lemons. I'd cut the skin off and leave the pith, that white shit, leave it on the lemon. I'd cut up fresh ginger, and a lot of it, a whole lemon, a lot of ginger. I had sticks of cinnamon. I'd throw cinnamon in there. What else? Cayenne pepper, some honey, and I think I'm missing something, but a lot of ice, and I'd make a drink out of that, and I'd drink it every day, a lot of it, and I think it really helped in clearing that shit out of my lungs, because the thing with COVID is the phlegm that builds up is very, very sticky. It's tough for people to get it out of their lungs, and that's where the big problems begin. But if you find yourself coughing or pop positive for a COVID test, which I recommend people start testing again because it's back. I don't know if it ever left, but all I can tell you is it's on the rise again here in Florida. If you think you may be positive or you got a cold, try that drink, man. Get yourself a Ninja or a blender. And it's only a couple of things, man. Lemon, ginger, cayenne pepper, cinnamon, and honey. I put honey in it. Honey's really good for you, and makes it a little easier to put down. But man, the shit really works. So I'm pretty happy, man. It looks like I definitely have a negative test on my hands, and that means I've recovered from it, and it's a great day. I feel blessed. I have underlying conditions, man, and something like that could be a real big issue for me, especially at my age now. I'm just happy that I managed to get through it. I slept a lot. I didn't push myself to the point that, of exhaustion. I just knew I was sick. I stopped, went to sleep, and tried to make sure anything that I ate, I did some broth, some soup, chicken broth, and some beef broth. But it was good because I actually was like on a fast for a while, and really cleaned myself out. And I feel better. I mean, I'm still a little under the weather. You can hear it in my voice, but I went through the fire and made it. So anyways, I'm just trying to share my knowledge, what I experienced, and hopefully none of you have to go through it. But take it serious, guys. We've been exposed to a lot of nasty shit. I've been plumbing. I was in the Navy, a boiler technician down on the bottom of the ship in a 50, 60-year-old ship that was full of probably asbestos, lagging, and just breathing in the fumes down there in the engine room. Then I got out of there. Before I went in the Navy, I was working on building houses, drywall, and sanding drywall for guys who had no idea how to tape. You know, you tape a house and then you have to sand it for fucking 3 weeks afterwards. Yeah, pretty horrible. And so I've been exposed to a lot of shit. From this point out, I got to really try to take care of myself, especially exposing myself to chemicals. So, guys, be safe out there. You old farts out there, take care of yourself, and don't hesitate to go to the doctor and check, man. The quicker the better. Be proactive. All right, guys, have a great day. Have a great Labor Day. This is great news for me.